Hello friends, this is Tanya Steele, your Norwex Independent Sales Consultant, and today we are talking about protecting your investment being your Norwex microfiber. Now when I think about protecting my investment, the first thing that takes me to is when I went and bought my leather boots during the wintertime. When I went to buy those boots, the lady behind the counter said, "Hey, would you like this water protectant? It'll help your leather last longer. It won't start to crackle." And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to spend this much money on these boots. I need to do something that's going to take care of them, that's going to help them look their best. And when I think about protecting my investment when it comes to my Norwex cloths, there's two things I think about. And that is, number one, our laundry detergent. Our laundry detergent is amazing, and our microfiber booster. Now, let's talk a little bit about each of them really fast. Our laundry detergent and our microfiber booster, both of them are free from all of those bad things. They're free from SLEs, SLSs, bleaches, everything, phosphates. Neither one of them are tested on animals. These guys are great, and they work great together, and they work great apart. So how do you know when you need to use them? So we recommend using this with every wash. So when you are ready to wash your Norwex microfiber, we recommend this because we know this is going to be safe for your cloths. Has no fillers, has no dyes. It's not going to clog up these fibers like others can, okay? And that's why that's important. Plus, this is a big money saver, and I'm telling you, it takes a lot to go through this one big old bag. Now, this microfiber booster. So you're washing your cloths, and you're finding that, after time, it seems like they're kind of getting stiff, right? This guy right here is kind of getting stiff. He has that stiffness about him. And what we want to do then, he needs to soak in some booster. Okay, this is enzyme based. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put a little bit of this, and I have a bowl with just plain hot water, just hot water from my sink. That's the hottest it'll get. No boiling water or anything. We're going to put a little bit of this in there with just these two cloths. This is, look at that. That is a body cloth that I use to take off my makeup. And of course it has makeup stains on it. I'm going to tell you that just because it's stained does not mean it's not effective. It will still work, okay? This guy is great for odor fighting, whether it's blood or grass stains or those kind of things. He does a great job with it. So let's do this. So we have our bowl of water right here. I'm going to turn you down so you can see our bowl of water. And I picked a white bowl, a clear bowl, so you can see if it gets grimy or whatever. And because I'm only doing a couple cloths, I'm not going to use a whole scoop. I'm just going to put a little bit in here. Just a little bit for a couple cloths. And this is hot water just from my sink, remember? And we're going to put these guys in here. And they're going to sit in here and get happy for a little bit. And we're going to come back once they soak for about 30 minutes. You can see that water is already starting to get nasty, right? And we're going to come back in 30 minutes and check them out. Now, what I do is I'll get something and I'll just agitate them every now and again, just kind of move them around every now and again. And then after the 30 minutes is when we check on them, we rinse them, and we see, do we need to do this again? Because sometimes we do. Sometimes we need to do it again. Because what happens is our fibers, remember, Norwex microfiber is at least 1/200th the split of a human hair. So having said that, what happens is all of that nasty stuff that we're collecting while we're cleaning or washing our faces or whatever the case may be, is those fibers are holding on to that stuff super tight. And sometimes the washer, the water from the washer or the agitation from the washer just isn't enough, that we have to do an actual soak on them. And this is going to bring those cloths back to life. So this is where we are protecting our investment. We're going to use a laundry detergent that is safe for our cloths, and we're going to use a booster that is safe for our cloths. This is safe for most washable materials. Silk and wool, it's not advised to use on silk and wool, but anything else that is machine washable, this will take care of. So we're going to let this sit, and we'll come back and check on it in a few minutes. Okay, our 30 minutes is gone, and I am here with my gloves on because now what I want to do is I want to rinse these out with super hot water from my sink. But I want you to take a look at this bowl of nasty water. You'll be surprised what this microfiber booster can do in 30 minutes. Take a look. Look how nasty that water is. You see how nasty that water is? Now I want you to look at this cloth. This is the makeup remover cloth that had a bunch of makeup on it. You see, it does not look like it has a lot in it anymore. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of rub it to itself in the water. and kind of wring it out some. And I'm going to move him over here. And the same thing with this Enviro cloth. So you can see the water. Look how nasty that water is just from these two cloths. Now what I do is I take my cloths under my running water and I'm going to rub them to themselves, okay? And this is what's going to, super hot water, which is why I have gloves on. And I like to do this because this is going to help open up those fibers some more with some fresh hot water. And we want it to run through clean, okay? Let's move this bowl out of the way. Now, if you only have a couple cloths, this is what I do. If I have a big load of laundry that I want to do, you know, a whole lot of cloths to do, what I'll then do is I'll put them in the washer right from here. I'll put them in my washer with my laundry detergent and again with some more booster, and I will put it on a soak mode. So what I do in between is I will use, let's move you over here some. I like to put some of my laundry detergent in this little Parmesan cheese shaker. And I get some water, nice hot water on my cloth, and I kind of set it in my sink so it's like really good and wet. And I just shake a little bit on my cloth. And now you are going to rub them together, rub it together really, really well. And this is going to help clean it some more, a little deeper clean too with the detergent. And you want it to run clear. Now, as long as it still has a little bit of something coming out of it, it's not so clear. A little bit more of this guy. And you can see I'm just putting a little powder on it. It's not even, gosh, it's not even an eighth of a teaspoon. It's just a few little droplings on it. And I do this, and I rub them together. Now, when it comes to makeup cloths, these body cloths, I do hand wash mine. I use two different cloths. I use one for the morning, I use one for the evening. And the one I use in the evening is typically the one that I use to take my makeup off. So I wash all of my microfiber in the washer on Fridays. And on Wednesdays, this guy right here gets a hand washing. He just goes in my sink just like this, and he is hand washed in between. And I do that because of all the oils and stuff on my face and the makeup. It tends to get stuck in there more than what I'm using to clean with. So as you can see, those makeup, the mascara marks and stuff are gone. So we do the same thing with this Enviro cloth. And he ran clear, so he is good and clean. So now what we can do is we can hang them up to dry, or we can throw them in the dryer to dry. Either way. So shake a little bit on him. So I hope that I was able to show you guys that proper care and use starts off with how we wash and how we take care of our cloths. Our laundry detergent and our microfiber booster, these two guys together make a great pair, and they are what is protecting our investment. So if you have any questions, please let me know. You can comment below this video, or you can send me an email, or contact me via the website. Thanks a bunch, guys. Have a good day.